Hello, thanks for stopping in and doing this practice with me. Today's practice is going to be a yoga with some high intensity HIIT training as well as weights. So if you have these little weights, 3, 4, 5 pounds is recommended. If you don't have weights, you can use cans. So you can pause the video for a moment and go and get your props. You might also want to have some blocks or some cushion or something to sit on as well. So come into a comfortable seat. And part of doing a yoga practice with weights, first of all, it's really critical to keep our muscles really strong. So the weights practice helps to balance out the yoga practice. And those of you who've taken my yoga classes know that there's a strengthening component to all of my classes. It's not just a stretching practice, although we do stretches as well. It's really important to keep the muscles strong, to keep the joints in the bones, the muscles integrated into the joints, to create a container around the joints that keeps them safe, especially the older you get. And in order to do that, you need to create a little bit of dynamic tension or dynamic resistance. So we're not just like flailing into the postures or into the movements, but you're creating the tension. And yoga is this beautiful practice of creating some tension in your body and breathing into the tension. And then you breathe into the tension and you remember when you're met with tension in your life, you remember, yeah, right, I have this capacity to breathe. I know how to do this. And you can breathe through life. So my yoga practice is always an integration of some life coaching with the yoga philosophy so that we can show up fully in the world, not collapse when things get tough like they are right now as we're isolated with this coronavirus. We find this capacity within us to be able to stand up again and again, and we feel everything. It's not like we don't feel some fear and some tension and some anxiety. Perhaps that is present for you, and I want to acknowledge that, and that's okay. And you're building this sense of resilience and possibility and hope for the future. And last night I did a call with a group on Zoom, and we get to create right now, we get to create our future. We're going to be given this opportunity to step back into life and make a new normal. So allow your practice today to give you an opportunity to check in with yourself, to create those dynamic tensions or polarities, and to be able to breathe into them. And maybe as you start to relax into your breath, you'll be able to access a little bit more your creative genius mind that will help you to figure out, what do you want the next phase of your life to be? Like when this season of coronavirus is over, what do you want to create as your new normal? I know for me, it's going to be a lot less busy. I'm really enjoying this. So please close your eyes, lengthen your spine, find your breath. And as you breathe in, soften your shoulders down and lift your heart up. And let your body receive your breath and feel where the breath lands. Notice where your body's longing to be breathed. And notice where your body's longing to step up with a little more strength. Place your hands at your heart center, but go really slow. So just lift one hand and the other. And then make them maybe 6 or 8 inches apart and slowly allow them to magnetically attract each other until your fingers touch. And then as soon as each finger touches, can you create some dynamic resistance? So you push in, but not so much that you're going to push your fingers over. But nor is it this floppy, fishy kind of connection, right? There's a firmness, there's a commitment, there's an intention of being present and being willing to feel. And then let your hands and your palms, your wrists connect. Take a deep breath in and out. And breathe in. And breathe out. One more breath. As you continue to move on your mat today, please remember to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. This is your Ujjayi breath, and it comes with a slight contraction in the back of your throat. So you tone the back of your throat. It's like you're closing it up just enough that you can let this breath whisper through it. And as a reminder, I'm practicing at home in my living room with 3 other humans and animals, so you might hear my family moving around. This is the new normal. Gently release your hands, remove your block. Move into a tabletop position on your hands and knees. Fingers spread wide, toes curled under. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart, lift your sitting bones. Exhale, push into your hands, find a deep cat stretch. Lengthen each vertebrae. Inhale, draw your heart forward, lift your sitting bones. And then exhale, push into your hands, find your cat stretch. 2 more times, drop, lift, lengthen. And exhale, pull your belly button towards your spine. Inhale, drop and lengthen, look forward. And exhale, curl in. Inhale, come into a neutral spine. Exhale, lift your knees 1 inch off the ground. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your fingers, plug your index finger and your thumb into your mat. And then micro bend your elbows. Inhale, sit your hips towards your heels. If this is way too crazy, drop your knees. Exhale, lift your hips up 2/3 of the way into downward dog. Inhale, come forward 2/3 into a high plank. And exhale, drop your knees to hover. So these are little downward dog waves that I like to do. Inhale, hips to your heels, knees are still hovering. Exhale, hips lift up, just 2/3. Inhale, 2/3 high plank. Exhale, knees hover. See if you can do that 1 more time. Move through this wave, beginning to activate the strength in your core, finding the tension in your hands. And then slowly send your hips up and find your downward facing dog, your full downward dog expression. Fingers are plugged into your mat, wrist creases are forward. Bend into your elbows slightly, and then begin to pedal through your heels back and forth. Check in with your body. Allow yourself to do a little tune in, what's moving inside you, what's alive inside you, what's longing to be awakened inside you. Come into stillness and downward dog, 1 cycle of breath. And then inhale, walk your feet towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale your hands to your heart center. Take a cycle of breath in and out. I want to give a shout out to my beautiful friends, Jackie DeSimone and Ashley Irwin from Hand to Heart. Namaste home with my dog. These are their t-shirts. And that's what I'm doing. And I hope you're staying home as well. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, sit your hips down into an imaginary chair. Inhale, lift your legs up, pull your left knee up. Exhale, sit back down. Inhale, lift up, right knee lifts. Exhale, sit back down. Plug into the inner lining of your foot as your leg lifts up. 2 more sets. Breathe your low belly up and in. And 1 more time each side. Good. Come into stillness. Find your chair pose. Inhale, reach your heart up. Sit your sitting bones down. Pull your low belly in. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Step your right and your left foot back into a high plank. Breathe in, drop your knees, slide forward. Exhale, squeeze your elbows lower down, chaturanga. Untuck your toes. Inhale, peel your shoulders away from the floor. Heart lifts up, breathe in. Exhale, curl over your toes, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, float your right leg up. Exhale, come forward, high plank, right knee to belly. Inhale, reach up, activate your core. Exhale, right knee to belly. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, knee to belly. Look forward and flip your foot between your hands. Inhale your arms alongside you, 45-degree angle with your torso. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, extend your arms to the sky. Exhale, open your arms, drop your left knee to hover. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Inhale, firm your back thigh, lengthen, reach your arms up. Exhale, back knee hovers, arms open up. One more time, inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, holding here, breathe. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back, high plank. Breathe in, knees can drop if you wish. Slide forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, tops of your feet are heavy. As your shoulders draw back, your heart lifts up. Exhale, curl over your toes, back into dog, pedal through your heels. Inhale, float your left leg up. Exhale, left knee to belly. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to belly. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to belly. Look forward and step your foot forward. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, drop your back knee to hover, arms open. You can always drop your back knee and keep it on the ground. Inhale. This is a practice of honoring yourself, knowing when it's the right time to create tension, knowing when it's the right time to soften into ease. Finding the balance in the middle. One more time. Inhale, hold here. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back, high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, feel your heart lifting. Push into your pinky toes. Exhale, curl over your toes, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward, and exhale, step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach to the sky, stretch tall. Exhale, your hands to your heart center. So hopefully you're warmed up. I'm going to move into the first high intensity. Standing, alternate elbow to knee bicycles. So you get to move as slow as you want to. Pull your belly button and your pubic bone closer towards each other, so you're really shrinking the space in your low belly. Inhale, knee to elbow. You can move nice and slow, or you can take it fast. And we hold these for 45 seconds to get the heart rate a little bit into an anaerobic state. Breathe. Try to stay light on your feet. Here we go. Take it as fast or as slow as you need to. Nothing wrong with slowing down your pace. All right, you're honoring yourself. Good, halfway there. Smile, it takes away a lot of tension in your jaw. Softens your whole experience, even though you're working. For 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Reach for your weights. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, weights in hand, bring your hands to your waist. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale. Good, bring your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Inhale. Exhale, sit down into a squat. Inhale. Keep your hands on your waist for a moment and exhale. Inhale, hands to your shoulders. Hold here for your exhale. Inhale now, reach up. Strengthen your legs, lengthen your arms. Exhale back, hands to shoulders, down into your squat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, push into your feet evenly. Exhale, make sure that your knees stay over your ankles. Breathe in. Breathe out, shorten that space between your pubic bone and your belly button. Keeping your core tight, tailbone heavy. Lower down. Nice and slow, finding that dynamic tension. Good. 5 more. 3, 2. Last one. Good. Keep your knees soft, lean forward. drop your weights. Inhale, heel toe your feet hip distance. Come to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, sit down into an imaginary chair. Notice what it feels like this time around. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet to touch. Knees touch, inner thighs touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sit your hips down. Place your hands to your heart center. Breathe in. Exhale, hook your left elbow across your right knee. Find a chair twist. Keep your hips down. Slide your left knee back. Breathe and twist to the right. Deep inhale to lengthen your spine. Beautiful exhale to come into your twist. Feeling that nice contraction between your left and your right hand, and just the right amount of balance, tension, or resistance to take you onto your twist journey. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lift your hips, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift once more. Exhale, sit your hips down, hands to your heart. Breathe in. Exhale, twist to your left, right elbow across your left knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. 2 more breaths. Right knee slides back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe your feet hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back into a high plank. Slide forward. Inhale. Drop your knees if you wish. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift into your back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths right here. It's getting warm in here. Coming into your next HIIT opportunity, mountain climbers. So slowly your right knee comes into your belly and then stretches back. Left knee into your belly, stretches back. So you can take it that slow. Now please notice your hands plug in through your index finger and your thumb, and you can take it faster and do hops. And here we go, 45 seconds. Keep breathing. Your gaze is just beyond the front tip of your mat. Ponytail lifting up. Core is tight. Good. Halfway there. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips up. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Part your lips. Exhale, H-A, ha. Ujjayi breath. In through your nose and out through your nose. Inhale, float your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward and drop your left knee. Inhale, extend your arms up to the sky. Turn your pinkies in. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Reach tall. Breathe in and out. Inhale, return your hands to the inside of your front foot and heel toe your front foot to the edge of your mat. Slide your back knee back slightly. Stay tall onto your fingers or drop onto a block or onto your forearms. Soften your right knee, just a little bit of tension to soften it towards your shoulders. And imagine sending your right hip back and your left knee forward. Breathe in and out. One more breath. Inhale, place your hands onto your mat. And exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, forward high plank. Exhale, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, lift into your back bend. And exhale, curl over your toes, downward facing dog. One more set of mountain climbers. Come into high plank. Now, if this needs even more modification, you can place one knee on the ground and pull the opposite knee in slowly for half the time, which is roughly 12 to 15 pulses, and then switch knees. Okay, come into your high plank. Inhale, right knee in, left knee in. Plug your fingers into your mat. Go ahead and take it at your speed. Core is strong. Breathe. Lengthen the crown of your head. Chin is humble, gaze is forward. Good, halfway there. Plug your index finger and your thumb into your mat. Keep a micro bend through your elbows. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Part your lips, exhale, HA. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step your left foot forward and drop your right knee. Inhale, extend your arms to the sky. This is a sweaty class for me. Exhale, lunge into your front knee. Inhale, reach through your fingers. And exhale, hands to the ground. Heel toe your front foot so it's touching the edge of your mat. Inhale, back knee can draw back slightly. And exhale, melt your torso, perhaps forearms to a block. Breathe in and out. See if you can plug your big toe mound of your front foot a little more into the ground and send your right hips forward, left hip back. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more breath. Inhale, hands to the ground, remove your blocks. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of your mat, downward dog. One deep cycle of breath in and out. Good, and then inhale, float your left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot forward between your hands. Turn your torso and both feet to face the side of your mat. Heels in one notch, so your heels are inside of your toes. Reach for your weights. Inhale, sit down into a goddess squat. How you guys doing? Sit into your goddess squat. Good. I'm gonna bring into some bicep curls. So inhale, sit deep, arms extend. Exhale, bicep curls, legs lengthen. Inhale, sit deep, squeeze your belly. Exhale, lengthen your tailbone down. Now find just the right amount of dynamic tension or resistance as you hold your weights in your hands. And then as you curl your weights up, nice and slow, breathe in, breathe out. Trust that you are building your strength and resilience. And as you find your breath, and even though you're creating tension, the breath is bringing ease into your nervous system. And that's allowing you to find clarity and purpose and presence. Good, 5 more. Nice and slow. When you get to the top, find that extra second to squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, guys. Inhale, release your weights to your waist. Turn your toes in. Heels in line with your toes or just slightly wider. Exhale, fold to the earth. Once you fold, keep your weights in your hands. Inhale, soften your knees, bring your feet rather, balance. You're not sinking in your heels, but there's just as much weight in the front of your feet. And now tone your belly. Inhale, pull your elbows to your waist. Exhale, lower down to hover. Inhale, open your arms to the front and the back of your mat. Flies. Exhale, down to hover. Inhale, pull up. Now as you exhale, lower down, keep your shoulders integrated on your back. Inhale, open up. Exhale, so it's not a full release, it's not a full collapse. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, extend. Exhale, back down. 5 more flows or sets. Because they're flows. Good. 4 more. Squeezing at the top, at the end of the position of the movement. So you take that extra moment to feel into the dynamic tension that you're creating. And we get to create the dynamic tension so that we're not showing up unconscious, pushing our way through life. Nor are we showing up unconscious, wishy-washy, and unable to take a stand for what we believe in. Slowly release your hands to your weights. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Walk your fingers slightly forward and exhale, melt to the earth. Take 5 deep breaths. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands to the front of your mat. Pivot your toes to follow. Step back into downward facing dog. Inhale into a tabletop position. Shoulders above your wrists. Center of your wrist creases are forward. Slide a little bit forward, inhale, and exhale. Bend your elbows lower down to a 90 degree with your arms. Inhale, push back up. So tricep push-ups. Your knees can stay down, your knees can lift up. Pull your belly button to your spine and try to do as many as you can in about 40 seconds. At any time, you can take a break in puppy dog for 2 or 3 breaths. Sit your hips back down, tense your fingers, and then come back to it. Feel the pressure that you need to create into the inner lining of your hands. Good. Halfway there. I'm dealing with a shoulder injury, so I'm going to take breaks in between, honoring where I need to be. Deep breath in and out. Inhale forward. Exhale, lower down. Sorry, that was a cue for me because I took a break. 5 more if you've got it in you. And if you need to break, take a break. Breathe, feel, connect. Last 2. And then lift up into downward facing dog. Feel your energy. Feel your presence. Feel your strength. Inhale, float your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Pivot your left heel. Reach for your weights. Place them at your hips and stand tall. Inhale, lunge into your front leg. And exhale, open your arms, warrior 2, palms face the sky. Inhale, straighten your leg, pull your wrists to your shoulders, and exhale, open up, lunge. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, open. Good, 4 more. The nice thing about these single leg or asymmetrical poses, you know we get to replicate it on the other side. Good, now this time inhale, lunge, and exhale, lift your weights all the way up. Inhale, lower down, nice and slow, controlled, shoulders connected. Squeeze your weights, lower down, inhale, lift all the way up. Good, 2 more times, and up. Inhale, and lift all the way up. Inhale, open your arms, palms face down, shoulders connected, reach forward, drop your weight to the outside of your front foot, so you get to use your weight now as a block. Inhale, extend your left arm up. So your arm is lifting right out of your shoulder, not flailing back at all. Squeeze your weight, and then drop your shoulder into your body, and lengthen through your weight. Feel your breath moving through you. Inhale. And exhale. Good. 1 more breath. Inhale, reach your left hand for your waist. Look down, grab your right weight, and come all the way up to stand. Turn your right toes forward, turn your left toes back. Lunge into your front leg. Inhale, extend your arms out. And exhale, curl your arms, straighten your leg. Inhale, reach, lunge, exhale, curl in. Inhale, exhale, squeeze at the top of your movement. Inhale, you guys are doing amazing. Exhale, this is a practice that gets to be a little bit short and sweet, right? Because they're only about 35-40-minute practices. But we're trying to get it all in so that the entire body feels nourished. Good. Inhale, hold here. Exhale, open your arms. Turn your palms to the sky. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, open up and lunge. Inhale, reach up. Leg is straight. Exhale, lunge, arms open. Little bit in your elbows. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, straighten your leg. Reach your arms out. I know your shoulders are getting tired. Reach forward. Drop your weight onto the ground so it's giving you some height. And here you get to see what it feels like to put very little weight into your hands on your weight to support you as you extend your right arm up to the sky. If you put too much weight, your weight will collapse if you're too heavy on your weight. So lengthen away from the ground. Breathe in and out. 1 more breath. Inhale your top hand to your waist. Look forward, bend into your front leg. Drop your weights, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift into your back bend cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, curl over your toes, nice and slow, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and out. And drop your knees to the ground. Roll over onto your hips. Extend your legs forward. Flex your toes towards your face. Remove the flesh from the back of your hips and inhale, extend your arms up. Exhale, fold from your heart. So you're reaching rather from your heart. Fold from your waist, but reach with your heart. Hands can either find just below your knees, the bottom of your calves or shins or your ankles or your feet. And then I want you to squeeze and pull your legs into your body. Breathe in and out. And as you pull your legs in, slowly your heart gets drawn forward. So you create this tension that makes it safe, this dynamic energy that makes it safe for your heart to stretch forward. Just like in life, breathe in and out. 2 more breaths, perhaps close your eyes and let your body feel itself. Inhale, walk yourself back up. Crisscross your legs. Reach your arms up. Bend your left elbow, right hand to the outside of your left elbow. Left fingertips stretch down your spine. Lift up tall through your spine, core is engaged, and give your tricep a little stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend your left arm. Swing it across your body. Your right hand now reaches for your deltoid, the outside of your shoulder, and pull across your body. Breathe in and out. Good. Release and switch sides. Right arm up, bend your elbow. Inhale, left arm finds the top of your elbow and pull down. Breathe in and out. Inhale, release. Extend your arm across your body. Hand to the outside of your deltoid to give yourself a little stretch through the upper, lateral, and back of your shoulder. And slowly release. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, lower down onto your back. Threading the needle, right ankle across your left thigh, flex your right toes, and reach your hand for the front of your left shin bone or the back of your left hamstring, whatever allows you to relax your shoulders. Send your right hip down your mat, keep your right toes flexed, and pull your left knee in towards you. 3 breaths. And then switch sides. Left ankle across your right thigh. Back of your hamstring, front of your shin, whatever's accessible for you. Flex your left toes. Relax your shoulders. Relax your chin down. Breathe in and out. One more breath. Inhale slowly, unravel your legs, open your arms into a T and drop your legs to your left. Your left hand can come to the outside of your right thigh to give a little pressure to help to drop it to your left. Gaze can turn to your right. Breathe in and out. Inhale back to center. Exhale, knees to your right, left arm opens, gaze to your left, right hand to your left thigh to give a little bit of support, a little bit of that resistance pushing down. Good. Inhale back to center, hug your knees in, wrap your arms around your shins and rock from side to side. Maybe make little circles with your knees in one direction and in the other direction. Squeeze in, find stillness for a moment. And exhale, release your legs, let your arms open. Wrap your arm bones, your shoulders under your back for a moment. And then turn your palms up and drop your toes out. Breathe and soften into your mat. And this is the time to relax all of your muscles, all of your bones. And allow your skin to melt away from your body. We'll hold Shavasana, stay here for a few breaths, and then I'll guide you out of it together. Inhale. And exhale. Drop in. Relax and let go.
Hi, Diana. Can you hear us?
Good. Take one more breath. And then bring gentle movements into your fingers and into your toes. Inhale, extend your arms overhead and your toes in the opposite direction. Exhale, soften through your mouth. HA, let go. Good. Roll over onto one side. Take a moment of rest. And then make your way to a seated posture. And once you're seated, placing your hands back to meet each other at your heart center in Anjali Mudra, connecting your fingers, your palms, and your wrists with just the right amount of balanced tension. And maybe this can be part of your experience today, is noticing where you're holding onto tension, where you're pushing too hard, or where you're not maybe stepping up enough. So take a deep breath in and out. The light in me acknowledges and bows to the light within each of you. Thank you so much for rolling out your mat today, for doing the work, for showing up. Have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste. Good. And just as a reminder, the videos for all these classes are on YouTube, and I am going to start posting some meditations on YouTube as well. There is a free coaching program on resilience that's posted on my website under the coaching tab. As well, on my Facebook page is the replay for the Zoom link from last night's Zoom call. So guys, enjoy, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, be well.